Howdy, folks. If you're just joining us, a hearty welcome aboard. We're heading for our next stop, Fantasyland, before carrying on to Main Street, USA. Everybody stay seated and keep your hands and arms, feet and legs safely inside the train. And as always, keep an eye on your little ones.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Those of you who've been riding with me for a spell already know how much I love climbing this railroad. But those times I'm fixing for something a bit spectacular. Being Thunder Mountain is the place. Because there, the trains have a mind of their own.
Oh wow, already crossing over the trestle. Decent little race.
The change in scenery means we've left the rattle and rumble of that old gold mine behind and entered my favorite leg of the journey. Lush wilderness, calm waters, and untamed beauty. Folks, we're in nature's wonderland. Isn't it something? Just think of the extraordinary things to see and do in these woods. Hiking trails, bird calls, fireflies, and starry nights. Setting out for adventure at sunrise and telling the tale around a campfire that night. Considering how wonderful things are out here, I'm fortunate that some of my closest friends call it home. That village is a truly special place. Folks, we're just about out of the woods and into the forest. The enchanted forest of Fantasyland, where magic. Listen, hear that?
There it is, on that big metal snake. Oh, Peter, that's not a snake, it's a train.
Train, huh? Well, I think it's finally time I trained my shadow to stay put.
Oh God.
Hey! Get back here, Shadow! Shadow!
Oh, Tinkerbell, we really must find some stronger threads.
Told you it's enchanted, and not just the forest. From the tips of castle spires to the sands under the sea, magic and happily ever afters await around every corner in Fantasyland.
Maybe it looks like positive train control wires on this.
Sensational, the spectacularific Fantasyland storybooks.
That cribbing is a meet coming up. That's what the demo we are going
This
to
is
use
the
for their
place
meet
to
signal.
soar with Dumbo, or join Goofy in his stunt plane for some airborne acrobatics.
I think the shops are down there. I think that might be the shops down that way. They're I think the maintenance facility would be next that way.
That way we can start loading up for the next leg of our trip. For those disembarking, please watch your step and thanks for traveling with us. I hope you join us again real soon.
We have to do
If you're staying aboard, our next stop is Main Street Station.
As we arrive at the Fantasyland station, please remain fully seated until the train comes to a complete stop, and I can give you all clear that it is safe to exit. Once again, please continue to remain seated until I give you the clear.
Give a dog in.
Looks like we're on our way, and I'm so glad to have you with us. The next leg of our journey takes us to Main Street, USA. We'll head for Frontierland after that. Stay seated and keep your
Oh, I think
hands
this thing
and
does a lot of-
arms, feet and legs inside the tray at all times. Oh, and please keep an eye on your children.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Next up is a place that's always ahead of the curve. And not just because we're on a straightaway. Our metropolis of mechanical marvels, Tomorrowland.
Hey, we're crossing.
Users detected in public conduit area. Scanning. Calculating. Locomotive maintaining trajectory. Intervention not required.
Oh my, pedestrian crossing.
Please proceed to
Just a little setup.
One stitches up.
Please keep feet legs inside the train at all times. Thank you.
And fast. Stick together. It's your only hope for victory.
Now sucks up. And that's the secret that makes intergalactic travel possible. So simple once you hear it, right?
Please keep feet legs all the way inside those blue bars. Thank you.
You might say the sky's the limit, but even that is no obstacle in Tomorrowland.
We're not leaving yet. Wait, if we're splitting up here, what's... Well, if we're splitting up here, what are we going to do about a Papa's mobility scooter that you rented?
Our trip around the Magic Kingdom is almost complete. I can't thank you enough for spending part of your day with me. And I hope you've enjoyed your journey as much as I've appreciated being a part of it. We're now approaching our most charming destination, Main Street, USA. A place where the only thing sweeter than the townsfolk is the treats. After our stop, we'll be heading for Frontierland, followed by a visit to Fantasyland. For now, stay safe. Then pick up your belongings and carefully disembark. If you have strollers to unfold, please take them all the way beyond the platform so new passengers can safely hop aboard. It'd be mighty kind of you. And while we're being neighborly, what say we give our fellow travelers a friendly wave hello? This is Main Street Station after all. Welcome to Main Street, USA.
After you arrive at Main Street Station, please remain fully seated until the train comes to a complete stop, and I give you the all clear that is taking you to exit. Once again, please remain seated and wait for the all clear before exiting.
That's what I just said.
Remain seated, friends. Remain seated. All clear. Welcome to Main Street, USA.
Welcome aboard, folks. We're beginning a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom, with stops along the way in Frontierland and Fantasyland. Sit tight and keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs well inside the train. We're currently departing Main Street Station. And if you're missing those friendly faces already, not to worry. On this train, it's never goodbye. It's always see you real soon.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Welcome aboard, friends. At this time, please make sure all little ones are fully seated on a lap or on the bench and not standing. Thank you.
Especially because that I was just a young fella on Main Street with a balloon in my hand and a wish in my heart that someday I'd be be the conductor of this train. And wouldn't you know it, with a bit of gumption and a dash of magic, here I am. So believe it when I say that around here, anything is possible.
Oh, don't know what's
See what I mean? Hope you packed a compass, because that, folks, is the sound of adventure. Adventureland, I should say. Whether navigating wild jungle rivers, swashbuckling with jolly buccaneers, or even just scaling a towering treehouse. Now you're more the rootin' tootin' something than farmers saddle up. This here's Frontierland. Home to cowpokes, campfires, and country bears. This outpost is chock full of tall tales and an even taller mountain. We call it Big Thunder. Catch a ride on its runaway trains and you'll see why. On a more musical note, just ahead I heard some new critters are moving in and looking. We've reached Frontierland Station, everyone. Stay tight. Hold those horses until we come to a complete stop. Keep it disembarked. Please carry your strollers all the way off the platform before unfolding. That'll help make room for any new. Watch your step now. This is Frontierland Station.
Howdy folks, as we roll into Frontierland Station, please remain fully seated until the train comes to a complete stop and I give you the all clear that it is safe to exit. Once again, please continue to remain seated and wait for the 2 words of all clear before exiting. Remain seated, friends.